Last time on Deathgate, Edmund here, a Sartan of the Council, um, has told me a story about him and his refugees coming to this castle to ask for help in bringing water back to this land. He was instead captured and poisoned, and I'm also here on a similar sort of outcome. I was also captured and poisoned, and we're both waiting to die so that we can be resurrected as zombie boys and made to serve um, the king here with the rest of our life. I am 99% certain we are going to have to possess this dog. I just feel it. I feel it in my point and click adventure bones. I will cast possession on this dog. These are the eyes of an animal that is waiting to be possessed. Can I reach this? The device on the table is on a table and out of reach, while you're chained up at any rate. Okay. Let's look at the dog. The dog isn't scruffy in the least. His fur is thick and well groomed. His eyes are bright and alert. He looks strong and well fed. It's obvious that someone cares after him. He rests by the doorway, watching you with half-lidded eyes. Okay, we're doing it. Spell. Possession. Yes. The dog... Oh, right, you have to touch him. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. The dog is too far away to touch. The spell will not work unless you have physical contact with the target. You feel a bit weaker. Your stomach turns in reaction to something you ate. Okay. Where did I get a steak from? You toss the steak toward the dog. It lands about a foot away from you. The dog eyes it with disinterest. Evidently it has eaten recently. Okay. What can I put? So he's eaten recently. Oh, hunger. I need to cast hunger. No, don't quit. Spell hunger. You trace the rune structure in the air. It floats over to the curious dog, who attempts to take a bite out of it. Instead, it sinks into his body. Immediately, the dog begins to salivate. It looks around for something to eat. Anything. The rare steak lying on the ground catches the hound's eye. It bounds over next to you and rips into the bloody meat as if its life depended on it. I still don't understand where I got the steak. Did I shove it in my pocket from the banquet? Okay. Now, we cast possession. Oh yeah. This is so the right answer. You trace the runes in the air and place your hand on the dog's scruffy fur. The magic swiftly takes hold. You stiffen as you feel your soul passing away. Everything spins and you begin to panic. It all goes dark. The darkness doesn't last long. You quickly come to your senses, but instantly discover that they aren't the same senses you've come to expect. Your vision now only perceives the world in shades of gray, although your hearing and sense of smell have been enhanced. You realize that you inhabit the body of the dog, and that this dog has been trained to track game by smell. This must be the body of Cletus's royal hunting hound. Oh, that's what I look like. Oh, cool. This game is great. Alright, there's a vice here and some keyring. I can't leave, I don't think. Oh, I can. Okay, can I take the keys? You bite down on the key and slide the ring from the peg in the wall. You drop the key to the Sartan Prince. He takes it, unlocks his manacles, and tosses it back to you. Thanks, Rova. You can't unlock the manacles while you're in the body of the dog. It simply isn't dexterous enough. Rough. No, but I want you to give... Okay, that's fine. Loosen? Okay, let's look around. I can take my body back and do things with that. But let's see if there's something we need to do while we're a dog. The stout door keeps you from entering. It's not locked, but as a dog, you lack the ability to open it. Up the steps. You pad up the stairs, passing a number of alert guards. They pat you on the head and smile, but allow you to pass. It seems that this dog has the run of the palace. After a bit of exploration, which involves sticking your nose into a lot of empty rooms, you discover the original banquet room that you were escorted to. You've taken a good deal of time to locate it, however, and you're very worried about the condition of your body. Okay. Oh yeah, we need the clear one. We need the clear one. Oh my god, we're this is so nice. We need the one that is not red and is in fact clear. So we need a way to determine which one is clear. Oh, this is so cool. They even replaced my my controls here. Look. It's a simple glass bottle filled with some kind of liquid. You can't identify the color of the liquid or the bottle because as a dog you can only make out shades of gray. Dishes. How can I find out? They might have told me the shape of the bottle. But I think I focused on the color, thinking that would be the thing. Can I take it? Can I take multiple? Okay. Okay, so that was not the red one. Or not the clear one. You pad up the stairs on the long trek back to the banquet room when you feel your heart skip a beat, and realize that your human body has died. Your soul is destined to spend eternity in the body of a dog, or at least until the dog dies. Locked in the palace of the dynast, you're not going to be able to finish your quest. What? I'm still alive. I'm just a dog now. Okay. Alright. Can you give me another hint about it? No. Okay. Let's get the dog again. Oh, we gotta cast hunger on the dog. I don't remember the hint, so we're just gonna go through this a couple of times. Cast. Possession. So take this, give it to you. Alright, let's go this way, up the steps. Oh, whoops. Okay. Is there some way to tell? I mean, this is the shiniest one. So I'm looking at this light here. In principle, if it's a clear bottle with clear liquid, then it shouldn't get darker. I mean, the contents inside should not be darker than the light. Which is why I originally went with this one. I'm going to guess this one. Can I drink them? Okay. Let's try this one. I don't remember the hint, and it seems like I can't hear it again. Okay. This is wrong. Okay. Alright, alright. What was the hint? Steak. Hunger. How was I supposed to know that I needed to pay attention to the shape of the bottle? Cast. Possession. We'll throw down a save here. We're upstairs with the bottle. Take. Then we'll go upstairs. Okay, I'll throw down a save here. This is still very cool. Is there a way to tell? Doesn't seem like they've given me any tools. I guess I'll take this one and try. The prince guzzles about half of the clear liquid. The effect is immediate. The pain drains from his face and body. He hands the bottle back to you with a sigh of relief. How do I... touch? You nuzzle your motionless body. The contact sparks the transference of your soul. The familiar dizziness overwhelms you, and when you recover, you're back in your human body. The dog looks at you with the trusting, loyal eyes. Evidently, some bond was created when you passed your soul into its body. It sidles up to you, intent on accompanying you wherever you go. Oh, fine. I will take the bottle. And then I will drink the bottle. You finish off the liquid from the clear bottle, grateful that you were able to tell it from the colored bottles when it didn't filter out any of the multicolored lines. What? I need to see this. Hold on. I see. You see how there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines on the bottle here? Each of the other ones is missing a band. This one's missing the bottom one, this one's missing the second from the bottom, third from the bottom, and so on. I really don't remember this from the discussion, or that it was important, but apparently this is how you tell it's this one, because that's the only one that doesn't make one of the I see, so it's this thing. It's not a colored background. It's a I still would have had to have known that this tablecloth pattern here was multicolored. The banquet table is covered by a plain white tablecloth with a border of lines that is distorted as it passes behind the colored bottles in the bar. You remember from your previous visit that the lines are each a different color, although as a dog, all you can make out are the shades of gray. Okay, so there's the hint. It did not occur, it didn't hit me. Wow, that is actually a very cool puzzle. Very subtle. I like it. Okay. You take that. And I put it on the ground. No, put it on the ground. And I touch Hoplo. Okay. Take bottle. Drink bottle. You feel the effects at once. The knots in your stomach loosen and the weight lifts from your limbs. You can feel that the liquid has cured you. Cool. Keyring. How do I use the keyring on me? This thing. You slide the key into the lock holding your manacles shut. A quick twist pops the shackles open. Yes, my friend, my brother. Would you accompany me? Would you accompany me? I'm looking to get out of here. I'd be happy to, brother. Let's leave while we can. Righteous. Dog and Edmund. Awesome. What is this thing? Loosen? Tight. What's the point of this? Do I have something that I would want to tighten and or loosen? Maybe not yet. Let me throw it on save. That was a sweet puzzle, actually. Okay, let's take a step out. The prince points off to the west. Behind a panel in that wall is a tunnel that leads directly to the docks. We should be able to sneak out to your ship and sail away before they know what's happening, right, brother? When we're away, I'll direct you to the caves where my people hide. I must tell them about the situation here, right? And perhaps they can help you as well. So we can go to the west now, but I think we want to try to open this. You heave the door open and wander into the dark tunnels beyond. You're in a dimly lit chamber within an ancient catacombs. Okay, let's go back. If I go upstairs, I assume I die? Yeah. Or not die, but can't go upstairs. You wander down the curving passage and quickly become lost. Eventually you find yourself completely turned around and back at the start. Okay. Alright. Not you. Wait, what? Do I have to? I thought they were in the cave. Edmund looks around the interior of the ship and whistles. This is an incredible vessel, brother. Great workmanship. I've never seen anything like it. I assume that the steering is similar to the ships that I piloted. If you give me leave, brother, I'll take us to the secret caves on the edge of the fire sea. You nod, and Edmund, smiling, plants himself in front of the steering wheel. Wow! It's a cave! Location 3. The dragon ship has landed on a shallow gravel beach below a small cave. The prince draws you aside. Thanks, my brother, for helping me escape. I will be forever in your debt, and I intend to help you in your quest. Right now, however, I must speak with some of the elders, right, brother? I have to tell them about Cletus, and we must make plans. If you go back to the palace, I will meet you there. We have a few ships ourselves that can take me. Until then, farewell. The prince disappears into the mob of Sartan. Gamblers? Balthazar? Lamp? One look from Balthazar convinces you that you must have been crazy to even think about taking his lamp. The dog sniffs around the wall to the east. One of the cave walls feels like rock and looks like rock, but has an otherworld quality to it. Something about it isn't right. Yeah, I need the break illusion spell. You have to clear your throat repeatedly before the thin man lifts his sunken eyes from the book. When he does, you feel the piercing, burning intelligence of his gaze. Although his body is old and frail, You sense his mind is as sharp as any of you've encountered. He quickly looks you over and says,
How can I help you?
No.
My tiny childlike lungs.
What should we do? There's so many characters in this game. I gotta give them all different voices. We'll do Cowboy. How can I help you, son? Are you Balthazar? That I am. No. This is. It sounds too similar to someone else. Let's do could do R2-D2. Why not? Alright, that's dumb. I'm not gonna keep doing that. Let's do... we haven't done... let's try this one. That I am. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage. Who did you say you were? I didn't say. His eyes narrow. That's right, you did not. That's why I'm giving you the opportunity now. My name is Hoplo. Hoplo. Strange sounding name. Where do you hail from, Hoplo? I'm from the Labyrinth. Your ancestors trapped my race there, and I've returned to avenge my people. Balthazar's eyes go wide. You are a patron. You've come to destroy us. Well, you'll find that I'm not quite as helpless as I appear. Before you can do anything, he weaves his hands through the air, leaving a blazing blue trail, a rune structure you've never seen. The air around you becomes foul, choked with soot. You hack and cough and try to escape, but the dark cloud follows you everywhere. Eventually it fills your lungs and you drop to the cave floor dead. Should have responded by casting possession, yo. I'm not dead. Wait. Okay, there we go. Okay, so he kills me if I reveal my identity. I'm glad that that actually happens. Because up until this point, there's been no consequences for any of the dialogue choices. It makes me so happy that they finally made it matter for choosing the wrong option. Okay. Balthazar. Are you Balthazar? I didn't say. My name is Hoplo. I don't really have a home. I've been on the move since I was young. I see. That must be very difficult for you. Food is so scarce that we were forced to settle in one area to grow even the pitiful supply of crops we harvest. You must have some other source. Perhaps sometime you can let me know what it is. For right now, how can I help you? You're the same Balthazar who's the king's necromancer? That is correct. Although, as the royal necromancer, I suppose that I serve Edmund now. The king is dead? He wasn't a strong man. I think perhaps he had the plague at the end. It was befuddling his senses. The prince refused to assume the leadership from his father, so we followed the king until he died. Those were strange days. The king would lead us in circles as his mind slowly decayed. His death was inevitable. When someone contracts the plague, it is only a matter of time. What is this plague? We are not quite sure. For as long as I can remember, people have been falling prey to a mysterious sickness. We just call it the plague for lack of a better term. When someone contracts it, he dies days later. There is no cure. There doesn't seem to be any cause. It is not contagious in the usual sense. It seems to strike randomly. All of our efforts to learn more about it have proved futile. The plague has decimated our population. The dead far outnumber the living. Even if our world wasn't threatened by the imminent collapse of the Colossus, I question how long the plague will let us all live.
I've been to your home. I followed your directions here.
You followed my directions here? I'm glad that my journal serves some purpose. If it helped to save one life, it was worth leaving behind.
Prince Edmund has told me quite a bit about you.
The prince is a good lad, a trifle young to be sure, but holding up remarkably well under the strain of leadership. The loss of his father has been hard on him. He wasn't meant to assume the crown for years to come. My thanks for your part in bringing him home.
I'd like to talk about something else. What are you reading?
This is just one of my books on magic. I am trying to master one of the lost arts, illusion. I am so close to the spell that I can taste it. A breakthrough last night has placed it just within reach.
What was this breakthrough?
I've been trying to construct the spell by taking a back route. I reasoned that if I discovered how to break an illusion, I might be able to build one. Last night I happened upon the correct rune structure to unravel an illusion. Using this as a foundation, I should be able to construct the create illusion spell.
I want to learn this. Have you tested your unravel illusion spell?
Well, no. I haven't found any illusions anywhere. Not that I would be able to recognize one if I saw it. That is the nature of illusion. The only other way to conjure an illusion is to create one, and since I can't do that yet, I have no way of testing my unravel illusion spell. Although all the signs indicate that it is complete, I'd love to find an illusion somewhere to try it out on. But who knows where the ancients decided to place their illusions, if anywhere.
What exactly is an illusion?
An illusion is a powerful spell, speaking directly to the brain of higher life forms. The spell tricks the mind into viewing reality a certain way. An ancient adept at using the spell could create an illusory cell around you. No bars or walls would actually exist, but your brain would tell you that they did. To make matters worse, it wouldn't matter if he told you that the cell was illusory. The spell convinces your senses, all of your senses, that the cell is there. Your hand wouldn't be able to pass through the bars whether you believed in them or not. Like I said, the spell speaks directly to the brains of higher creatures. Lower animals, like that dog following you around, wouldn't be affected. But for the purpose of the ancient magi, that was enough. Do you see why it is so hard to identify an illusion? When all of your senses are telling you that something exists, there's no reason for doubt. You can't go around suspecting everything, and even if you did, your suspicions wouldn't have any impact on the illusion.
How long will it take to work out the new spell?
Only a couple of years. This breakthrough has shaved decades off my research.
A couple of years? How long do you expect to be around?
Balthazar sighs heavily. You're right. Sometimes I get too involved in my own work. With the Colossus corrupted, none of us will live out the year. But as there's no use in wallowing in despair, I might as well continue, since it keeps me from dwelling on our fate. If I... No, wait, no. I know what to do. This is wrong. Dogs are not affected by illusion. He growls and backs away from the east wall, right. What if I throw the stone? You push the stone onto the cave wall. Your hand can't penetrate the stone, but the stone seems to sink in a bit. Oh, wrong voice, sorry. The dog starts barking at the east wall. The other residents of the cave look at the dog and at you, trying to understand what's upsetting it. Let me just keep talking to her for a second. I know that was an illusion. I just need to figure out how to reveal it. What are those guys yelling about in the corner? They are playing Runebone. It's some type of gambling game, I believe. Very popular with the working class. Since there's not much to do here, they play it constantly. It's very distracting. So this is your home, eh? Nice decor. There are worse places to live, you fool. As you know, Abarak is filled with warrens and tunnels. Most of them are larger, considerably more comfortable to live in. We constructed our city in one of those. These tunnels, although spacious enough to contain everyone from Talastia, are cramped, located too close to the lava of the Fire Sea, and we have only one small, clean spring, providing scarcely enough water to sustain such a population for very long. Who are you hiding from? From Cletus' forces, of course. If they found out where we were, they'd attack instantly. We'd be boxed in, trapped. We wouldn't last a day. Okay. Alright, Alright, let's take a break. I know what my goal is, and that's to force the dog to go through this cave wall. I need to throw something through it or something. I need to maybe like get some more food. Can I have a bread slice here. Can I cast hunger again and throw the bread down the hall? But anyway, that's the plan. We'll figure it out next time. I will see you all then. Peace.